Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Thank you for joining us. Um, I have with me the amazing Jeff, Tarot Ask Backwards.
Thank you, Gerald.
I am Tarot Stash. And together we are doing readings using the Visions of Life Tarot, which last Sunday we did a deck casual on, and the links are below, and it was a lot of fun.
Yes, and this is a deck that you can not only read um, based on the images, but you can interpolate based on your knowledge of the regular Rider-Waite
Yes.
and the imagery. So you've got that added dimension. Plus, I have to say, I love Gerald's opening theme to this. I was grooving to it as we came in. However, I also like it on, like, I have this demented need to do this. I've told people about it, Gerald. I will listen to themes on half speed or listen to readings on half speed. But I turned on that theme at 0.5 and I just couldn't stop laughing and I loved it.
I will have to play with that because
it's try with it.
Yeah, it is a it's something from the YouTube free library non-affiliation required. It's fun. I can probably find it for you, but it's one that makes me happy. So, and well, let's say hi. We have, oh, wait a minute. I have a banner for it. Maybe. Do I have a banner? Here we go. Please welcome the best chatters, the best lurkers, the work lurkers, the flying lurkers, the future lurkers, the tub lurkers, the washing dishes lurkers, the walking lurkers, all of the lurkers, cow counting lurking, the Herkel Durkel lurkers, and all of that good stuff. So I'm just glad
Hi,
people are
Fatima.
here.
Hi, Pia. Hi, Hershey. Fatima, don't let the clergy down. I understand.
Okay, so we've got, Ms. Tarot D was first in.
Hi,
Hello,
Miss
Ms.
Tarot
Tarot
D.
D.
She was on fire last night. I don't know if you saw both.
She was. I saw her a little bit with Scott Sorpio's son. I did peek in with her with Heather Soul Indigo Jaguar. Soul Alchemy with Indigo Jaguar, who is on my channel on Wednesday.
Oh, good.
We have the amazing Hershey, the Shadow Reader. Hello, Hershey.
Hi, Hershey. Much love.
Joyful Journey, Jen. It's good to see you.
Hi, Jen.
Darian Agnew is new. Hello, welcome. We have Merita, Madame Maru's House of Cards. Good to see you. Ellen R, who is bonjour. I don't have a good accent, so
Bonjour.
what he said. So Pia's Eclectic Life. Hello, Pia. Good to see you. And Fatima is here, going to church now. We'll watch later. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful time in church. Churches are great, amazing places.
I should have said bonne journée, not bon. Bon. It's actually yeah. For correct pronunciation and spelling.
Okay. Well, all right. I mean, I forgive you. I forgive you. So, James Davis is here. Hi, James. Liz and Awe is here. Hi, Liz. And Saint is here. Hey, Saint. Great to see you. And thank you, Merita. We've got Jeff's channel there. All of the links are below. And yes, if you are drawn to this deck, please remember to purchase responsibly, know your limits. We are here to share, not to sell. I do, again, hashtag I blame Jeff for this one. So
yeah, it's kind of a hard one to resist, though. And as far as we're not here to sell. We personally are not here to sell, but we do end up selling ourselves in the end. We have to sell. So we kind of are here to sell, but we can't say that on YouTube.
Yeah, well, I'm just here to tell people about it. You all know what you can do. Lori Hunsinger is here. Hello. And
hey, Lori.
Liz has said, hey, Gerald, still processing your advice for me. Thank you. You're welcome. And Hershey is reminding everybody to hit the thumbs up on your way in. So, okay. Lori Hunsinger said, Liz and Awe, it's your turn to send prayers and calming energy my way. I live near Houston, so it's my turn to deal with Beryl.
What a horrible name for a hurricane. Beryl. Yeah. Like they don't barrel through anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So today, Jeff and I are going to be doing readings, and we are put your readings in all capital letters. Readings are in random order, and you need to be present. We're not doing politics today. We're not doing finances. We're not doing health. So please, if you'd like a reading about something other than that, please let us know. Oh, and I need to do that thing. This is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really. And I want to remind people the fact, there's a lot of stuff going on. And when people have enough courage and enough strength to ask for help, that shows a great wisdom, and it gives people an opportunity to help you. So if somebody asks you for help, take up the opportunity and do what you can.
Yeah, because it may be as difficult for me, and I know from experience it is, to open that door and ask for help. So when someone's doing it, take a cue from them, help them, but also do it yourself if you can. It's almost like forgiveness. It's our pride that gets in the way. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And yes, purchase responsibly. And Early Ritual is here. Tom. Hello, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
And Jamie, Wandering Mountain Bardic Path is here. Good morning, gentlemen, and all in chat. And Hershey is preparing herself. I believe it's going to start raining again today, so I'm definitely watching the sky. And Liz in Awe is sending prayers and safety angels. Merita, which angels would be appropriate for protection for a hurricane? So, and Nettie P, I have your question. Thank you. And yes, a lot of people are saying stay safe. And morning, Jamie. I got Nettie P. I got Louise and Ellen R. Got you. And calling on, how do you say that?
Barakiel,
Ariel, and Michael.
Yeah. I thought I've heard it said on one of these channels, and it's not Barakiel. I think it's Barakiel.
Okay, that's beautiful. Fran Hiltz is here. Hi, Fran. Thanks for joining. Miss Moonlight is here. Good to see you. Oh, and Tom said, I'm surprised by this deck with you, Jeff. It doesn't fit your regular choices.
I'd like to explore that question. I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm just wondering what my choices normally are, because I'm curious to think. I like groupings, and I know this is not what people want to hear. I do like labels that are put on me, so I'm always interested to hear.
You're curious,
I know that sounds rotten, but
you're just curious. And if Tom wants to say, he can.
If he wants to, or if we can talk about it privately or on my channel, I'd be glad to. But I'd like to talk about it here.
Oh, of course. James Davis is here. Emily Ito, I have your question. And since you mentioned it, Gerald, still need more help on GoFundMe under Federica Rogolna to pay for my heart crisis. Can't do next test without funding. Okay, good. And Pia is sending protection and healing vibes to all in need.
Thank you, Pia.
Emily says hello. And all right. And, Burl gemstones are emerald, morganite, aquamarine, and chrysoberyl. And this is medium Betsy Palmer, who is gifting me with her presence, and Hershey the Shadow Reader, and Hexa. And on Tuesday, we're talking about the rocky road to responsibility. It's a laugh and learn. So
even I struggle. I still struggle with that at my age.
Yeah.
I abdicate responsibility in a lot of cases, but it always bites me in the ass. So.
And by the way, Miss Moonlight has us on the big TV.
Oh, I'm glad, especially with this bigger screen. I only wonder if it might, put us in proportion to what we really are as far as, because you're thinner than I am, but maybe if I stay in this position frozen, it'll look good on a big screen. Whereas if I came in like this, it looks horrible.
Okay, so Tom said, well, one of the characteristics in this deck has clothes on, but seriously, this feels lighter than I normally see you with.
Yeah, it does. The ones I actually have a couple other ones that I want. I saw Irish Granny Tarot. I put it on my wish list. There's one that I must have that looks glossy. I don't know if it's like a hieroglyphic or what it is, but it's the Art Nouveau deck. It's a standard rhetoric, but I think it's by Lo Scarabeo again. I'm drawn to his decks mostly. And the one to which Thomas is referring is, I think, a Lo Scarabeo deck, the Valentina Tarot. Yeah, the one where they don't have clothes on.
Yeah, okay. And Geshenite is White Beryl. And Darian is also sending energy to those on the upcoming path of hurricane. And Valentina is Lo Scarabeo. So, all right. So we've got, let me tell you who I have readings for. Nettie P., Louise Fout, Ellen R., James Davis, Emily Ito, and Darian Agnew. So, I've got you, Liz, in awe. So, and Tanaz is on Forever Conscious, just released an Oracle deck that I almost bought in my dreams last night.
I'm liking the Oracle decks lately that have been come out. I think I bought my second Oracle deck, and it was what was her? It's what's her name? What's her name? I've drawn a blank, but it's the Rune Oracle, the Star Rune Oracle.
Is that the Kristen Louise one?
Yes, that one. So now you've got me, Tanaz. Betsy Palmer. You've got me interested in Tanaz's one as well. I have to check that out. Someone has a link to that. That would be cool. And I'm not buying responsibly or encouraging it or discouraging it in the way I should be, the way Gerald is. But I'm addicted to decks now. So.
Well, just know your limits, because you got to do the things.
The regular, the practical reasons we live stuff. Yeah.
So okay, all right. So I've not read with Jeff before, so this will be
an experience.
So Mousy is here. Miss Mousy. Hello, Mousy. Good to see you. Great to see you. I'm going to pause the questions, and then, all right. So we're going to start with Nettie P. Could I have a general reading, please? And then after Nettie is Louise Foat, Ellen R., James Davis, Emily Ito, Darian Agnew, and Liz in Awe. And Midnight Apothecary and Bakery is here. Good to see you.
Nettie, the first thing I heard was the word flush. And the reason I'm telling you this is there are two things going on. I'm feeling as if at some point you were either humiliated or there was something that you were trying to manifest in your life that made you red or made you green with envy because someone else got it and you didn't. And the other thing is you need to let that go. So you need to flush it down the toilet. But I got the miser card when I drew right after that. And the reason that I think you're holding on to something, practically speaking, is an idea or a skill or gift that you might have that might be unique to you, from which you feel you originated it, whether it was in work or it was at home, and something is blocking you right now. And that's why I'm getting the balance card or the temperance card, which really isn't always about being in an equilibrium state. It's about discretion and the better part of valor. And I think you sometimes put that ahead of what your own needs are. But once you start to re-examine those needs, that the things that you need to be happy will start to flow, because I got the Ace of Cups at the end. Now, mind you, this can be sometimes when it's reversed, what it wasn't for you. It can be an issue where there's some sort of repressed need. And I think that's why she's trying to hug the refrigerator but not open it. And if only I could do that, I'd be in a better, state. But what I'm saying to you is, don't deny yourself the things for which you've worked. That's what I get for you, and I hope that resonates.
Yeah, thank you, Nettie P. Let us know. I have authority. So I think what's important for you, Nettie P, is that you understand the chair that you're sitting in and what it is that you want and what you can see around you. And I think it's an important thing. This is authority. This is the emperor. So you like to have an understanding of what's going on around you. And so that's an important thing, because when you feel that safety net, we have the King of Wands. This is motivation. Nettie, you are able to find that motivation to help you keep moving forward. You're also able to support some others and to help them see what is hanging there. And things that are going to, he looks happy. What he's doing, he's happy doing, and he's going to get his rewards from it. The other thing is I have the Knight of Cups. Part of what I'm encouraging you to do is I am encouraging you to dream a bit, to have that sense of what could be. What's really interesting is we have authority, which is the emperor, and then we have a king. So we have an aspect of the emperor going out there and helping to motivate other people so that they can be emotionally satisfied and fulfilled. Go out there and dream. Go do some things. Have a little bit of fun with that. So, and I think that, so I hope that's helpful, Nettie P. Thank you. And yeah, Mousy, I do have your question. And yes, Hershey, this deck is adorable. And Pamela Batchelor is here as well and is fascinated by the deck. It's a unique experience. Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yep. Tracy Rivers is here. Hello. And Nettie P said, thank you.
You're welcome.
And yeah, loving the deck. Lots of love. And this deck reminds Tom of Bill Plimpton's work. Yes. I agree. So Louise, Ellen R., James Davis, Emily Ito, Darian Agnew, Liz and All, and Mousy, please let me know that you're here. And so let me shuffle my cards. Louise Fote would like a general reading. And Ellen R. is here. Yes, Ellen, I see you. And Mousie's here. And James is here.
Okay, so the first thing I heard was apprehension. Then I heard apprehension and darkness. But what I got for you was the Ace of Cups. I don't know. I drew it last time, but I don't think I attributed its proper meaning. But I'm seeing something went wrong, maybe in a relationship, or somebody put their foot down as far as your idealization of what a perfect partner should be. Or maybe there was someone there that wasn't acknowledging your feelings the way you wanted to. That's why the High Priestess came in, because I think you were giving it your all, but you weren't saying enough and speaking out, because usually this to me is a card of silence. But the warmth and reflection that's embodied by the High Priestess can often give way to something mystical or secretive if it doesn't get said. So, and it's weird too. I got the Temperance card again. I did shuffle. I feel as if the best thing that you can do is stand in your light right now and not let those people or those things that are blocking or trying to block your passion, whether it's for someone or something, because you have learned from your collective experience that the only way to actually live is to live in passion and live deeply. And that's not something that should be held against you. And I don't feel as if that was returned. I'm done.
Okay. Well, you don't have to be done. Leah has joined us. Hello, Leah.
Hi, Leah.
And Pamela Batcher is really meaning to say a greeting to everybody here this morning, but you don't have to. It's okay. So, Louise, what do I have for you? General reading. You have there is an aspect of you right now where you're using your ingenuity to get the things that you want. You're recognizing the skill set that is available to you, and you're making it work so that you can pull something out of a hat. This is the in the traditional tarot, this is the Magician card. And one of the powerful things about the Magician card is the magician has all of the tools that they need. But one of the challenges with the Magician card and with ingenuity, this guy can look a little smug. So be careful that you are using your ingenuity to support your contentment. This is the second time we've had this card today. So what is it that gives you contentment? And I think lean into that and enjoy it, because it only you know what makes you happy. And it's one of those things that it's really important that you really allow yourself to be happy with simple and most direct things. So, and then the last card is Louise, be careful not to get stuck in them delusion about what you're seeing, because when this card shows up, you're stuck in all of the depth of things. You're not getting that higher perspective. And this is a card, this is the traditional moon card in the tarot. So it oftentimes, things look different by the light of the moon. They're very romantic. They could lead you down the wrong path than they do by the light of the sun. So please keep careful. And yes, and as Tarot asked backwards, says, kiss that frog. So And now that it does seem like a sinister magician working on a holy material world rather than the true magic. I can see that. So Peter Gabriel, us, yes. Yep. You got it. Yeah. Pitfalls of reality. Yeah. So Louise, I hope that helps. So we have ingenuity, contentment, and delusion. Make sure that your contentment does not lead you into delusion to where you can't do the things that you need to do. So, and why is the magician a devil? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. I thought that's another thing that's confusing. Well, but there are many attributes to this deck. I shouldn't say confusing.
There are many layers. Yes,
many layers.
Yeah. And the downloadable guidebook has got a lot more information associated with it. So you're welcome, Louise. And Ellen R. is here. A reading what the rest of July 2024 would be like. And then James is here, Emily is here, and Darian is here, and Liz and Mousy. So this is wonderful. Betsy is dashing out. See you on Tuesday. Thank you. Yeah. And Ellen R. is here. So
all right. What I heard was, and in the phraseology of your question, I'm hearing stop waiting for it to happen. Whatever it is, and I'm getting pressure in my ear on this one. I got motherhood, so I got the Queen of Pentacles. You do have that ability to make people feel secure, and you do have that ability to hustle, to chase things that you need to chase so that you can be resplendent in everything, or there can be resplendence in everything around you. The problem is that with the stork, and you want to give birth to new things. It's almost, to me, like, I hate to say this because the two cards are different. It's almost as if it's Empress energy and you're pregnant with some possibility. There's something that you want to do either this summer or something in the near future that has been delayed. This is the Hangman card, and it came in reversed and literally hung by, its neck. I think the most important thing for you is to stay in that methodical process that a mother would use to be judicious about their time and not overrun or overwork yourself. But I did get the Triumph card reversed, which is the Six of Wands. And to me, this card, if you look at it upright, either looks like, I told Gerald, it looks like Connecticut, or either Rhode Island and Connecticut, but whatever. Yeah. Upside down, I think you are afraid of being vulnerable and on some level and being seen. And it's not about embarrassment per se, but it's about doing something wrong and making a mistake either in a capacity as motherhood, in motherhood, or excluding somebody, feeling like they're being left behind when in reality you're leaving yourself behind because you're not acknowledging your own needs.
And Ellen said, yes, I'm working toward a couple of goals. So, okay. Ellen, I've got a couple of repeat cards. So I've written down these repeat cards because they seem to be important. I have authority. This is the Emperor. This is you understanding the lay of the land, what is around you. So Ellen, the rest of July, really make sure that you pay attention to what's going on in your house, your social circles, your vehicles. Make sure that things are exactly where they should be. I would encourage you to do some of the things to, check to make sure that your locks are working. That's an important thing. I also have here in the center, I have bondage. This is the card 15. This is the card of be careful of what you are seeing, because somebody may be trying to deceive you. They may be actually, I mean, if you've got contracts or things where, you're trying to sign some things, I would be very careful to make sure that you're not distracted, because when you see here, the person who is telling him where to sign is actually distracting the person who's signing, so that they're not fully paying attention. So Ellen, I would use caution with that. Just double check your resources. And then I have contentment again. This is a big card. This is the starting, feeling some new ways and appreciating this simple things that you have that fill you up. And we'll put it this way: if blueberries on your oatmeal make you happy in the morning and make you happy all day, then figure out a way to keep you having blueberries, because it's the small things that are going to fill you up. And those are going to be really important, because when you have that much authority, it's a big responsibility. And don't be careful not to be sidetracked by anyone. So that's what I have for you, Ellen. So, and Pamela said, now I love Emperor energy, now that I see this energy as the maintainer and the one who inhabits the place. Yeah. That makes good sense. And Hershey is getting ready for class. So bye, Hershey. Eleanor, I hope that was helpful to you. And we've got James Davis up. And you're welcome, Ellen. James has said, what is the next move? What is wisdom to move forward on this journey?
The first things I heard, James, I heard sidestep, and then I heard don't ignore what's in front of you. And I heard a certain level of urgency in what you're trying to do right now. But I got the two of Pentacles, which is the profit and loss card. But the way I saw this was 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, because I had sidestep in my mind before. I feel as if there are shortcuts that someone's advising you to take, someone maybe who is an expert on something, and you're looking for guidance about how to put money somewhere or how to grow spiritually or expand your gifts. But I think the problem is that whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, you really need to, because this is the Chariot, you really need to be in a position where you want to enjoy the journey and not so much the end goal. Because if you think about it, it's defeatist to be on a bike and then want a cupcake, but you've trained yourself over the years to treat yourself, which you should do. But if it looks to the average person as if this is defeatist, don't come down so hard on yourself. If somebody in a position of authority is giving you constructive criticism that seems to negate the path that you want to take, that's what I'm hearing. But I'm also hearing that you can't be in a position to move forward if you're sidestepping the issue that is right in front of you, even if somebody's pressuring you in a position of authority or power about how you should proceed, because this is your life, no one else's. Yeah, that's kind of what I got.
Yeah. Well, James, what I got is I thought about this as I was picking the cards. What is your next move? Your next move is optimism. Your optimism is to have a spark of inspiration that is really going to help propel you forward in the journey. Only you know what that spark is. And you, when you pay attention and you allow yourself to feel that, will you know that that's what it is? Sometimes optimism is, well, not sometimes, optimism is very contagious. We have somebody, surround yourself with people who want the best for you. So I would really pay attention to that, James. Who is around you and how are they making you feel? Are they giving you optimism? Are you lifting them up? Are they lifting you up? Because that's an important thing, especially as you move forward on the journey. So what wisdom? Indifference. This is the card of you gotta, indifference is sort of blah. It doesn't feel good. There's no excitement. And James, we talked about having some excitement, being inspired in some way. Only you know what that is. Maybe your friends can help you. When we have this indifference, it's sort of like, now what? It's sort of like you just stay because it's what you know instead, and it's not what you are excited about. Get out of the indifference. Have a feeling, whatever that feeling is. It could be joy, it could be anger, it could be frustration, sadness. Be willing to experience that, because then that's the wisdom to help you move forward on your journey, which is achievement. And what I like this card because this is really, here we go with the Peter Gabriel thing again, digging in the dirt. It's making sure that you're tilling the soil so that all of the inspiration that you have, all of the things and the energy that you're wanting to put in are going to come to fruition. So this is the card. I like this card, because this achievements card is very much a knowing where you are and being part of a team. I mean, these birds are watching and helping, but he also has, he's got the plant that he wants to do. He's got the water, he's digging there. And so next move, have some optimism, get inspired, stop being indifferent about it, and start doing some of the work. And by the way, this is a bit of small work. Go out and start digging the hole. So that's what I have for you, James. Thank you for asking the question. Let us know what you think. And Kiba is here, as is Nathaniel Harris. Good to see everybody. Emily Ito, and then Darian, Liz and All, and Mousy. So Emily Ito, may I get a reading, please? I'm going to say we're going to do a general reading for Emily. So Jeffrey Thompson has arrived. Hello, Jeffrey Thompson. Okay, Jeff is shaking his head. He's not making any noises. So, Emily, get ready for notes.
I'm hearing, well, I'm feeling my, it's going to get intimate, everybody. I'm feeling my sun chakra right now, because I feel like you're out of alignment. I'm going to tell you why. I feel like the energy's scattered. That was the first word I heard when I looked at the question. The reason, and then when I pulled these cards, I got this. anxious, or 9 of wands. And then I got the 8 of wands reverse, stagnation, which to me is stagnant. And then I got upright, triumph. So what I think is going on here is you're putting constraints or parameters or on something that you don't feel as if you can do, when in actuality you can do it, but it's going to take, as I say, always say, planning, and it's going to take the nurturing of, because that sun chakra to me is about what we do. So you have to kind of tone it back or tone it down a little bit and not let the frenzy of everyday life I'm wondering almost if you're in a position that's a high stress job where you're being seen or under a microscope repeatedly, and it's maybe time to look for a new job, because with the rush card reversed, I'm almost thinking it's as if you've kind of peaked and you don't know what that next thing should be that you should do to get to this point, or if there's something external that's out there, even if it's not in a job. You have to look in terms of maybe not trying to look appear as if you're fretful about the future, and then those things will start to come because you'll be in the right place to manifest them. That's what I got.
Okay. I got Emily, I got a repeat card. I got achievements. This is the 3 of Pentacles. What this says to me, Emily, is it is important for you to actually put your plans into action. Do something small. As I mentioned before, we have him digging, we have the plant, and then we have the water. So go ahead and feel the do something small and celebrate that, because lots of small things build up to growth.
Yeah.
So, and what's interesting is this is the 3 of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. This is the 3 of Wands. So small things are helping you grow, because what is going on for you, Emily, is you're searching for something. And right now you're searching in a lot of different directions, and the achievements and the growth are going to help narrow down where you're going to be walking and what you're going to be exploring. Because you'll notice in this searching card, we have we have the head is looking up, the body is going one way, the legs are going the other way. So, and it's like so do remember, small achievements add to growth and help with your searching. So that's what I have for you, Emily. I hope that was helpful. And and by the way, Jeff, wait a minute. It's gone. Oh, James Davis said 100% resonates. There's things to let go of to move forward. Thank you so much. And apparently I'm helping Tracy Rivers figure things out, what they want to do today. So, and you got a nice compliment there from Jeffrey Thompson. So
it's the first name. He's not too bad himself either. So
do we all need to leave so that you can enjoy each other? Anyhow. And Emily said, thank you, very helpful. I get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So small steps. And really, Emily, small steps is exactly what this is all about. This is a 3. This is a 3. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So, but yeah. And Ms. Tarot D has made it back. So Darian is here. Darian's up. Request a reading, please, and thank you. So, and then Liz and Aw and Mousy. And again, as always, for entertainment purposes only, let us know how, give us feedback. It helps. It supports Jeff and me.
Are you in any type of performance arts, Darian, or any type of even does your life play out almost the way a soap opera or something would play out that were happening on stage? And the reason I'm asking that is there seems to be this energy of almost something scripted based on how each time that it repeats itself the same way that you might see on a different soap opera years ago, the same way. I got the romantic card reversed. And it's almost as if there's this thing about the idealization of somebody or something, and it never comes to fruition because there's this issue of freedom. But the freedom, when you cohabitate or try to live with someone that you've fallen in love with, and or a situation with which you're trying to cultivate a greater sense of, or a path forward with someone, the plans can never be born, or they can't bear any fruit. And I feel like with what I'm seeing here, the sorrow card, you almost know what the outcome is going to be, yet you put yourself up for it anyway because you're such an idealist and you're such a giver, and love is the root of what you do, not only I think in real life, but maybe professionally too. That's why I got maybe an actor, or I don't know why I got that energy. If you've ever done anything like that.
There you go. Darian, what I have for you is I have, general reading. I have curiosity. This is the card. It is encouraging you to get curious around about what's going on. Try some things that are going to inspire you in ways that you haven't been inspired before. So if you were an actor, an artist, someone who's creative, a musician, a poet, look around you and get curious about what's going on. The warning with this is don't get so curious that you lose your head. Get curious, but don't completely lose everything. I got two more duplicate cards. I got contentment.
Wow.
Pay attention to what is making you happy. What's bringing you contentment. Pay attention to those small things. The small things really help, and to give us courage and the ability to manage the day, and to manage what's going on. And then I got ingenuity again. This is the Magician, but it's ingenuity. And this, we had some conversation about this one before. Why is the Magician got horns? And this is, this may be a magician who is actually manipulating things instead of being magical. So pay attention to, because when you're curious and you find contentment, Darian, allow your ingenuity to come through in a way that works and filters through you, not everybody else. You be authentically you.
Yeah.
So, but thank you, Darian. I hope that makes some help or gives some insight.
Welcome to Gerald's channel, Darian.
Yes, thank you. Do you know Darian?
No, but I think he's new here to you.
Darian,
I'm hoping you'll come over to mine.
Cool.
Like,
Yes.
huh?
It's awesome. It's awesome. So let us know what you thought about that. I really like this curiosity card because it's the be curious but don't lose your brain. So, and Darian said, OMG, it does, and I'm not an actor.
Okay.
Okay, well, maybe not a professional one, but are you doing things where you're having to adjust who you are and how you present to get stuff done? So you're very welcome, Darian. Thank you for being here. All right.
You're welcome, Darian.
Yeah, it is a great card. It is a really good card. So, do you have dimples, Jeff?
I do now. Yeah. My face is filled out, so to speak. Yeah. I wasn't born with them.
Well, here we go. How's this?
So yeah, maybe not.
This section of the video is brought to you by the word dimple. Everyone say it with me. Dimple. Dimple. A slight natural indentation in the surface of some part of the human body. See my dimples when you like, share, and subscribe to our channels. Dimple.
There you go. There you go. And Darian, Jeff said, I just wish, LOL, I got some part of your reading right. So, and Diva is here. Hello. Cheryl, you can mention where your dimples are. So, and yes, Ramon does have a dimple in his chin. And so there you go. And dimples are the opposite of pimples.
Because they're linear and not dots.
There you go. Liz and Awe is up, and then Mousy. So Liz and Awe says, may I have a reading on whether I can't trust relationship with sin yet? We'll get some energy around what's going on that. And it says, may I get a reading on whether I can't trust?
I like the way she phrased it.
Yeah, so we'll see that. Oh, trust relationship with son yet? With son.
Oh,
son.
son. Oh, it's sin.
Son.
Okay.
Son. Okay.
I get you already know the answer to this. That was the first thing I heard when the question came out, and the cards on some level reaffirmed it, but what they did do is clarify something for me. This came back again. I did shuffle. Two of Pentacles. It was one step forward, one step back with him. There's almost an enabling in a sense because he expects you to react a certain way, and you do react that way, and or he reacts the way you expect him to, and it never ceases. It goes round and round. And then so when you get together like temporarily for holiday celebrations, you want to portray yourself as one thing, and then there's this other shadow part of you that you don't want to look at that is kind of really wanting to tell him not where to stick it, but kind of almost saying like, I can see the mistakes I've made. Can you see yours? And then I got only through truth and only through that measure of divine order so above, so below. Only if you can meet on the same wavelength can you trust that relationship with him yet. That's what I'm getting.
Just getting looking in chat. So Liz, here are the suggestions that I have for you, and again, for entertainment purposes only. It is important that you use what charm you have in order to maintain the relationship and to shift the relationship in the direction that you are desiring. Use your charm. You can see whether or not things are true. He's very alcoholic, wants me to move into his house in USA. Happy here in Mexico. Just need better health care. Thank you. So use your charm to encourage, perhaps for him to move on. I would also use the charm to find out exactly what it is that he's hoping for you to move in.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah.
What's the purpose? Why? This is the Page of Pentacles. And this Page of Pentacles says, you got to learn some new things. You got to learn some new things. What were you were holding up a card.
I just wanted a clarifier because I did get enabling on this. And I just wanted to see if the purpose of the wanting him to move in with her is kind of, and there's that sort of element too of nostalgia with the Three of Cups card, celebration. And I got miser as the clarifier. So I'm wondering if you've been burned in the past because of money or because of investments in time to try to help him and make him better. And if that's hurt you, Liz.
Or maybe he's wanting you to come in because then you would have money to bring in. Would stick me in a nursing home after a year, serves him financially for now.
Yeah, I felt something served him for that purpose.
Yep. I think Liz, and you know what to do with this. This is recognition. This is the world card. It is important that you recognize what he's offering you and you give it the value that you want to give it. But this is that card of, this is the, you have to see him and appreciate. Thank you for that, but I'm happy where I am. Let's talk about it in 2 years. Or, and just recognize it, because this charm, Pamela asked, this is the Queen of Wands. So, be charming, use your skills to be able to help enlighten and to find out more information. But he doesn't really understand what that's going to be like, what it would be, what's involved. You need to educate yourself, because it is important that that you're giving this the recognition that it deserves. And if you can say, no, okay, that's fine, and then move on. Don't be talking about it again. So there you go, Liz. Hope that gave you some help. And Mousy is up next. And then, by the way, Early Ritual said, I have to say that Magician card bothers me. I already take umbrage with overtly stage magician cards. And the connotation in this one don't sit right with me. And
you get a chaos magician vibe from him, Thomas.
Could be. And just to follow up, Ms. Tarot D takes umbrage with the word umbrage. So, Liz, I wish you the best of that. And that's a lot. Yeah. And his crafty wife.
Welcome, Liz.
Yeah. So, and all right. Mousy, may I have a reading, please, if you have time? Yes. So, it's a good word, umbrage, isn't it?
I like that word. I like words anyway. I'm a poet, so.
Are you a poet?
Yeah.
That's right, because people can find your books on the Zon of Amma.
Yeah. And I have a wish list too.
There you go. Yeah, Tom, I get a trickster and shyster vibe from him. Yes. Yeah. All right. Mousy, general reading. Okay.
Are you involved in any type of and I don't mean to be obtrusive here, so you don't have to answer this question, but the first word I heard was Talmud, Talmud, and I thought of like some sort of religious Muslim or religious sect for entertainment purposes only. And the thing that came out after I laid the cards down was the Eight of Swords. This can be in the regular tarot. The woman got thrown out of the castle because she wouldn't put out. Now, what I'm trying to say to you is you're carrying the burden of some man here. And I don't necessarily know if you're waiting for the right one to come along who's not dogmatic or stuck in some sort of overly traditional or messianic or what's the word, evangelical thing, but they're stuck and they're set in their ways right now. And I think you're seeing it from the perspective in which you need to see it, as far as dogma is concerned, or as part of something that they're doing that isn't right for you. And maybe it's someone you're working with. Maybe it's not even a relationship, because I got this energy coming in really fast. The Knight of Swords, which is criticism. You're having to bear the brunt of this problem, and you're not the problem. Someone else is what I'm.
Mousy said, my son. Mousy put in the chat, my son.
Is he the one that is like in either some sort of religion or some sort of set in his ways about how women should be treated, or something that hurts you? I don't know why I got that, but
okay. So Mousy, I have by the way, Soul Alchemy with Indigo Jaguar is here. Hello. Mousy said a trumper.
Ah, there we go. Dogma, yeah, a leader. Okay, a cult, I think I might have said, or a religion. Yeah.
So okay. So Mousy, I have all right, I'm just gonna be blunt. Mousy, when's the last time you felt really sensual and you were embracing your sensuality? It's part of your skill set. It's part of the divine feminine in which you inhabit. And I think this is an important thing that you do allow it to be there. And then two cards came over. I got Ending, which is death, which I love this death card because it's using the time, using the hourglass and smacking somebody upside the head, going, it's like, okay, slapping you upside the head. 2014. Okay, well, it's time for an ending, because partnership is available. Partnership of not just romantic, but ones that heal you, that make you feel good, that allow you and encourage you to be engaged at a richer and deeper level. This is the traditional Two of Cups. So Mousy, I'm going, there you go. Embrace it. Time, and make sure that you are looking for opportunities. And then I have uncertainty. And I know this is a lot. And part of this is this is having the difficulty in thinking about the choices that are available to you. You know, we've got the angel and the devil stuck in the head going, hey, what about this? What about that? And they're arguing. It creates a sense of uncertainty. So part of that is a healing one would work. Almost 72. There you go. And hey, it's never too late. So, but be careful about this, because the uncertainty stalls you out, and it doesn't allow you to be, you know, to embrace your sensuality. So, Mousy, that's what I have for you. So, and so thank you. And okay, and we have Starseed Awakening is here. Hello, Karen. These are the Visions of Life Tarot. Jeff and I did a links are below in the description. Jeff and I did a deck casual on this. So Caitlin is here. Hello. And
hi, Caitlin.
So and Heather is meeting a friend shortly for lunch. Ooh, what are you having for lunch? Andrea 54 is here. Thank you. Yeah, they are crazy cards. And yep, Visions of Life Tarot. So, and all right. Ooh, and T. Lynn said on eve of third had a little cluster of orbs appear. That's very exciting. Good to see you. Thank you. It is too late for a question. We are just finishing up. Jeff, what do you have coming up on your channel?
I'll be on with Heather, as you know, tonight at 8. Within the week, I'll be on a couple days this week doing my morning ritual of channeling, and I will be doing some on-the-spot adult poetry, wink, wink, as well. And I am also launching a new show that I'd like to start called Apocalypse How, which will be based on if it were the last day or last weeks of your life, what would you want to do? And the cards will give a reading on that. If you're game, I hope you will join. We don't know what's going to come of that, but I look forward to the mysterious aspect and finding out more about other people if they're open to it. So, and as Tom says it below, I look forward to seeing people tonight as well over at Heather's.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. And Cheryl said the Divine Feminine is taking the 45 cult down. Stand in your power, amongst other things. Yes. So, all right, and like and subscribe to my channel, because I've got lots of things coming up. In particular, with Heather from Soul Alchemy with Indigo Jaguar on Wednesday. I'm looking forward to that. And I've got a great conversation with medium Betsy Palmer, Hexa, and Hershey on Tuesday. I am hosting the Mystic Four on Monday evening, so that will be a lot of fun. And Monday afternoon, you just have to subscribe and find out, because it's going to be fun. So,
as it always is.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping so. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's great to see you, and everyone take care. And we will see you again later. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.